When trying to decide on a business name, the very first thing that you should do is take to the internet and do a Google search. Put in the business idea name that you have in your head into the Google search bar in your area and in your city, in your town, in your state, whatever it may be. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because you want to be 100% sure that there are no other businesses with your name. Why is that, do you ask? Well, there can be a ton of brand confusion. And I'll give you a little bit of backstory to what happened to me and why I'm making this video for you guys. So in 2018, when we decided to open a residential cleaning company, the name Spotless Cleaning had popped into my head. I thought that it was a great idea. I liked the idea of people thinking that we would leave their home or office spotless. Well, now it turns out that that name was available on my state's website, so I went ahead and purchased it, or formed my business rather, with the name Spotless Cleaning Service. Had I done a quick Google search with Spotless Cleaning Service, I would have noticed right away that there were 4 other competitors within and near my service areas. So what happened to me was, I formed my business. I decided on having the name Spotless Cleaning Service, did my logo, did my website, the whole nine. And I want to say about 4 or 5 months into being in business, I realized that there was brand confusion. So my team would show up to these homes to clean, and on about 3 different occasions, there would be other companies already there. So I'm not quite sure exactly what the customer was doing, if they booked with us and then later on reached out to the other Spotless Cleaning or vice versa. But this has happened. So we've been turned away from cleans because other companies with the name Spotless Cleaning in my service area showed up for the job. Now, another time when my team was out cleaning, we actually were cleaning the home already, and then another Spotless Cleaning Service showed up. So they were actually turned away. And then it was right then and there that I realized that there was definitely some brand confusion. I went on the internet, I checked for Spotless Cleaning Services, and I found out the hard way that we were not the only ones that thought of that name. Also, they weren't just named Spotless Cleaning Service. So the one company was called Spotless Cleaning Service of Hoboken. Another one was called Spotless Cleaning Service and then had some other add-on to the name. So what was happening was I was paying for ads, and other companies, were benefiting from that. Another issue that I realized later on down the line was that we would go service people's homes, and our clients weren't saving our contact information. So when they wanted a second follow-up clean or wanted to book any of our services again, they would go ahead and do a quick Google search of Spotless Cleaning and call and book with the first company that popped up online, which wasn't mine. So I knew that was happening because one of my clients ended up getting in contact with me and letting me know that they accidentally booked with a competitor. My competitors were not only benefiting off of my organic marketing, they were also benefiting from the amazing job that we were doing cleaning, and then they were getting the calls for the second or third clean. So that's number one. That was something I wanted to bring up in regards to picking a business name. Do your due diligence and make sure there are no other companies with your name in your area or your surrounding areas. Like my company's name was Spotless Cleaning Service. I still to this day get calls from clients looking for spotless cleaners. It's actually a laundry service, okay? So it doesn't have to be within the same industry as your company. It could be a car wash, it could be cleaners, laundry mats, all kinds of things like that. So when you're doing that search on the internet, if you happen to see another company, whether it's a painting company, HVAC company, anything in your service area, and they happen to have a keyword of your name, definitely try to avoid it. Because even if you were to add something before or after, the SEO will do you dirty, okay? And that is just one thing I wanted to speak on. And then another thing that I realized is, from doing business myself and speaking to other cleaning business owners, is that when we first decide our company name, we don't really think too far ahead to the future, right? So as I mentioned, we started off naming our business Spotless Cleaning Service. And then about 6 to 8 months down the line, we started to add different services. We started to add carpet cleaning, air duct cleaning. We were doing floors. I mean, we were just adding on, different services as we went. And then I quickly realized that I didn't want to just be known for cleaning. Although cleaning, is the core of our business, that's not what I wanted to be known for. So what I did was I ended up DBAing our name. So for those that may not know, DBA stands for doing business as. And what it is you create an alias for your business. So you go on to your state's website where you opened your business, and you can actually type in DBA into the search, and you can add an alias for your company's name. So you don't have to go ahead and open a second LLC. You don't have to start from scratch. You can simply change your name. Now, in the state of New Jersey, it cost me $25 to DBA our company's name, and we're allowed to DBA our original company name up to, I believe, 3 or 4 times. So my original formation paperwork does say Spotless Cleaning Service, but then I DBA'd the name to Arellano Services and Arellano Cleaning. And again, that was me just trying to change our company's name to differentiate ourselves from our competitors. But I did want to let you guys know about DBAs because I do speak with a lot of business owners that are just starting out and they have no clue exactly what a DBA is. So again, you don't have to create a completely separate company if you decide on changing your business name later on down the line to fit, what it is that you're serving your clients with. So again, we started off a Spotless Cleaning Service and then DBA'd our name to Arellano Cleaning because Spotless was just, there were so many of them. And then later on down the line, DBAing our name to Arellano Services because we are now a full service cleaning company. We perform carpet cleaning, air duct cleaning, window cleaning, light maintenance. We also offer power washing and exterior services. So lawn maintenance and such. Try not to limit yourselves by some of the words that you choose.